Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week we've got several dolls to look at and review, and also I want to talk about some big news. So let's get started. First of all, I want to do a follow-up from last time. I was talking about the Made to Move dolls and Barbie and Friends, and this was the one that I had deboxed, and I have now redressed her, so I just wanted to show you what I put her in, at least temporarily, just something that I had quickly available. And I think, of course, she looks a lot better than that yoga outfit or workout outfit. Those are okay for that purpose, but for something else, no. So she looks much better. I've also taken her hair down, and it really wasn't too bad as far as the brushing, so I haven't done anything with it like, you know, hot boil or anything like that. I didn't think it needed that. So again, this is just a temporary outfit. The jacket comes unbuttoned, and that's what she looks like. So a big improvement, I think. Now, I wanted to show you a new addition to that line that I got. And I want to thank Scott Basor for thinking of me when he saw these at Target and, contacting me to see if I wanted them, because he had seen my last video and he knew I didn't have them at that time. So look who it is. um, she is a cute little doll, and I wanted her the minute I saw her. Now, I haven't changed her outfit, but it will happen soon. One thing I noticed is the breasts on these dolls are not as big as what I'm used to, so that's kind of different. Also, I kind of think the butt's a little different too, so it's just a whole different body shape, I believe, and you kind of have to when you're doing this much in the way of change. I like her hair. That's really cute. I always like a updo, and it's kind of cute for, especially if you're working out and you want your hair out of the way, and that kind of makes sense. So here's a closer look at her. And again, thank you, Scott. I really appreciate it. By the way, check out Scott's videos. He does YouTube videos as well about different toys and dolls. So again, Scott Basore, Basore. Okay, so that's the fourth of the four current Made to Move dolls. And of course, she does the same bends and twists that all the rest of them do. And she's awfully surprised. So, cute as can be. And I really like these dolls. Actually, the more that I experience them, the more I like them as far as all this movement and flexibility. So, a big thumbs up or two thumbs up. Now, last time I promised we would talk about this beauty, which is Sea Holiday Midge, and so we're going to. And this doll is box date is 1992. I don't have the box because I got her out of the box, but also I'm not sure if this is supposed to be on the back like that or more, kind of like this. Seems like it would be more to cover her face, but for now I kind of like it like this, so I'll just leave it, and it's sort of molded in place. She's got, you can't really tell, I don't know in the video, but her hair is actually fairly red, uh, a red tinge at least. So for Midge, I think that's a bit unusual. I really like the face on this doll. She's really pretty, I think. Her earrings, let me see. Oh, she doesn't have earrings. I thought she did. That was something else. She's got this scarf, which is attached to the hat. And let's just take that off for a minute. I just want to see her without it. And also I'm going to take these shoes off because one already fell off. So let's see her. Oh, she's still got some plastic in her hair. Ah, good. Oh, she's probably feeling better with that out. Anyway, here she is. I'm going to do some brushing of her hair, but it's in pretty good condition. When you see it in the box, it's splayed out like, that, which I don't like. But it is a lot of hair, and it needs a nice brushing, but some will probably come out, and I see some flyaway going on, but it needs a little conditioner or something in it. Some kind of something to hold it down. So I will work on that. She's got really pretty green eyes. And I love this yellow outfit on here. It's her. It's so pretty. I also like the wraparound, whatever you want to call that, accent here. The dress, by the way, is two-piece, or the outfit. So maybe it's a top and a skirt, but I'm calling it a dress right this second. She's got this kind of interesting binocular, like, I assume that's supposed to be a necklace. I'm not really sure. It's around her neck, so that's my guess. Um, so that's kind of interesting since she's a Sea Holiday traveler. This is her travel attire, and she's on a cruise and other things. Hit the Riviera, it says. Hotel de Monte Carlo is on here. So I just think these are really cool. I'm told this was a European exclusive, this Midge doll. I believe the Barbie was available here. There's certainly a lot of them on eBay that I've seen. And this Midge is much harder to find, although I just saw one on eBay from Belgium. That's where the person is. So anyway, if you can get your hands on this, I really recommend it. It's just such a beautiful doll. I do need to do something with this flyaway hair, but other than that. And she does have some yellow shoes on that, let me just show you one on, if I can get it to stay. That's normally. She has a ring, I just noticed, that's kind of gold tinted. And like I said, no earrings, unfortunately. So, great doll. And there is also, by the way, a can in this set. For a really good review of the whole set, check out Dan's Plastic Dreams here on YouTube. He has one of his Blast from the Past videos on this set, a Sea Holiday. Actually, that's how I found out about this. I was not aware of this doll before that. I think I'd seen the Barbie. I'm not positive. I don't think I'd seen the can either, and I would like to get the can. I'm not that interested in the Barbie. I don't know. It's just not that attractive to me, but the Midge and the can I really like, and I don't see the can for very cheap prices. I've seen just a few of him, and he's pretty expensive. So we'll see. I'm not in a rush. If I get him for a decent deal at some point, then I'm good with that. Now, moving on to the big news that's going on in the Barbie world, and that is, I guess it was yesterday, that's when I heard about it. There was a big announcement about Barbie evolving. Now, what did that mean? What that ends up meaning is that rather than just, the typical Barbie shape, size as far as height and as far as, her body's build or her weight, there's going to be more than just one doll size. There's going to actually be the normal one or the typical one that we are used to, and then they're going to have three others. One's taller, one's shorter that they're calling petite, and then they have one that's called curvy, which I would call plus size and maybe curvy. But anyway, that was announced yesterday. I guess it's been a project Mattel's designers for Barbie have been working on, or some of them, in private for a couple years, very secretly, called Project Dawn. And one of the reasons it seems that they did this, and I saw a video from Mattel, I think it was this morning, explaining this, is that there's of course been a lot of criticism over the years of Barbie and the unrealistic body proportions that this would be if it was a human. And a lot of doll collectors say, well, she's not a human, she's a doll. So nobody's trying to measure up to that, except for those few loonies who try to do a lot of plastic surgery and things to look like the doll. That's actually, a dysmorphia, body dysmorphia type thing. But the average person who, let's say especially children who play with the dolls, they're not trying to look like that. They're just enjoying the doll. They're enjoying the toy like we did when we were younger, and some of us still do. So I want to talk more about why I think this is happening and some of the reactions. So first of all, as far as the why, like I said, Mattel wants to try to address the issues or the questions, the complaints. In fact, Barbie's currently going to be on the magazine, Time magazine's cover, and it says, maybe now we can stop talking about my body, and it shows a different shape, the curvy Barbie body, I believe. So, they're trying to address that. And they're also, and hopefully more importantly, trying to show little girls that people come in different shapes and sizes and you don't have to look like one certain thing. So, everyone's different. There are all kinds of shapes and sizes of people, and colors for that matter. And Barbie and Mattel has done a good job over the years of showing diversity. And now they're just trying to show diversity of body types. So I don't see that as a problem. Um, I'm more concerned about the bodies that they do, the quality of the bodies, regardless of the shape or size or height. So, for instance, when you look at a doll like this, and I've said this for years, and you have the bendable legs, and you have flexibility where she can sit, and yeah, the arms were not that flexible, but they were posable. Um, that's the kind of doll I'm used to and the kind of doll I like. When I bought some newer dolls, and I'm going to use this one as an example. Now, obviously, I haven't taken her out of the box, but I've taken some of the others out of the box like this. I don't like these bodies, and most people I hear don't seem to like them either because they have hard arms, they have hollow legs a lot of times, they certainly don't bend, and if you try to sit them down, it looks very awkward, I think, sometimes, some of the ones I've seen. Now this one of the reasons I got this originally was because she's very unique. I think she was supposed to be biracial, big hair, big curly hair on this particular one, and there's two versions of this, I guess. But yeah, the body I just can't stand. And so most of the dolls like this from this line that I had, I sold. This is one of the only ones I've kept, and one of the Kens, or maybe two. But there was a lot of dolls, and of course this was just one set. And I know that originally some of these were articulated bodies, but some reason, and I don't know why, they went away from that. So also one thing is the heads on these, or the faces, are much bigger than dolls that from the past, and maybe even when you look at a doll like this, I notice a size difference in the face head area. So yeah, and a lot of people are taking dolls like this and putting them on the bodies of the Made to Move. I mean, I don't think you should have to. If you want to do that, great. I don't have a problem with it. But I don't think you should have to buy two dolls to get one that you like. And I mean, people seem to like the Made to Move, but they're just wanting the bodies to put on some of these other really cute dolls that have terrible bodies. So I wish Mattel would just stop using these kind of bodies completely, or almost completely, because I mean, little kids, maybe they don't care so much, I don't know, but yeah, most of us do care. So now on to the different size and shape bodies. Now probably most of you have seen these by now, but I wanted to show you this picture. And here it is. This is the new Fashionista line for this year, 2016, and it shows, the four different sizes. The average Barbie that we're used to, body size. The smaller ones, like, let's see here. This one over here is one of the smaller ones. And then the tall ones, like the one in the pink top right back here. And the curvy ones, like this one here with the blue hair in the front, is one of the curvy ones, and also this one over here. So there's all different ones of those, and here's a little closer view. So you can see the size differences. I mean, there's going to be some chubby ones, in other words, and also let's see something. Here's one of the chubby ones by herself, or curvy, whatever you want to call her. I mean, I like plus size. I don't care if you call her curvy or chubby. Here's a tall one, which is hard to see in this light. There she is. So I can definitely see a difference, like the legs are longer and such. And then, let's see, here's a petite one, which I don't really like the face on that one at all, but it's a smaller doll. Somebody said they're about a half inch shorter, a half inch taller. I don't know if that's true. And that's it, actually. So, back to the one with all the dolls. Well, first of all, I love the variety and the diversity. I don't like a lot of these clothes, I have to say. A lot of them are not attractive to me. Very few are, actually. I like this one, for one. The outfit on this one. But, I saw some people kind of really arguing about this in the last day or two on different sites on Facebook and such. And I guess I don't understand why people are getting so angry with each other about this topic. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Mine is that there's no problem with these. I don't think it's going to ruin Barbie like some people are saying, and that it's going to kill off Barbie. I know other people are saying it's going to kill off Lamely, and that might be true, but I don't think this is going to kill Barbie. It's either going to be a success or it's not. I think it's worth trying. Nobody has to buy it. If you don't like them, you just don't buy them. I mean, I don't buy those dolls there that I just showed you much. I mean, once in a great while, like that one, or I buy them when they're cheap because maybe I'm going to try to resell them, that kind of thing. But if I don't like them, I don't buy them. But why am I going to get angry and upset or angry at somebody else who does like them? I don't understand why somebody does that. So the bottom line to me is I think it's worth trying. I think it is an evolution of the doll, and I don't see any problem with it. Now, the other issue was brought up about clothing, that, oh, well, clothing's not going to fit the curvy doll or the tall doll or the little doll from the existing clothing. Well, that's probably true. But I'm hoping that they will make clothes to go with the dolls. That makes sense to me. And it is a business that's trying to make money, so if they can make more money doing it, then that's great. Now, I know somebody said, by the way, that if you try to put older doll clothes on these newer model Muse dolls, like the City Shine or something, that they don't fit. I didn't know that, and I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, it's kind of surprising to me. But, looking at this, here's one right here. This City Shine doll, I mean, I assume the body's just different enough, especially with the stiff poses, that it probably wouldn't work. Very beautiful doll, though. I still love this one. I'm still debating whether to take her out of the box or not, because I do have two now. And either I would eventually sell this one or take her out of the box. I don't know. But, one of the things that I don't like about these is the lack of posability. They've got, well, one pose and that's it. But it's a really pretty doll, and I love this. I just love the styling on this doll, the overall look. So, but to finish up with the new bodies, I say why not try it? I don't see it as a problem for Barbie. I don't think it's going to be the end of Barbie. I've heard that multiple times over the 33 years I've been collecting this doll, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think those are just other options, and I don't see how that's going to hurt the doll. If anything, it's going to give other size women and girls, and maybe even little boys, something different to choose from that may or may not look more like them. Now, I know a lot of people, even myself, one of the reasons we got into doll collecting among the many is for the glamour and the fashion doll look. And maybe these little bit frumpier dolls are not the same, but some of it's just for play. And so it's okay. I just don't feel like it's a problem. I think it's a good idea. And I applaud Mattel for doing it. So I wish them success with it, but we'll see what happens. And with that, take care, everybody. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.